I'm strong in faith.
Faith can move mountains.
Radio Maria
91.3 FM.
The voice of truth.
Hey, welcome to the woman's world. Today is a good day. Today is a wonderful day, and we thank God for the gift of life. This is the woman's world where we talk about us women, and we bring the men into our world to understand us better. But most especially, this show is for me and you to understand ourselves better, to encourage each other, to motivate each other, to counsel each other, so that we can become better versions of ourselves. On this show, we advise each other, we tell ourselves the truth, we comfort each other, we console each other, we are there for each other as sisters, and that is what the show is all about. And then on this show, we bring men into our world, our husbands, we bring the men in our lives, into our world, to understand us better. Some of them think women are complicated, some men think women are difficult to understand, but they have to live with us. In fact, there is no great man, there is no man that is not born of a woman. And that is why we are here on this show today, to talk about we the women. But like you always know on this show, sis, I need to know how you doing. How are you doing? Well, I am your host, Vic Alu, the Vic of the Alu, aka Lady V, on 91.3 FM Radio Maria. Yay! We are here and it's fun. And for those of you who want to join me on Facebook, I'm on Facebook Live right now. Victoria Omata Alu. Call your friends, calling your sisters, calling your brothers, calling your friends. Tell them we are here on the woman's world. We want to talk about us, the women. And then we are grateful that God has been so faithful and He has been so kind to us and He has come with us this far. But like you always know, on this show, we honor the men in our lives. The men, like I always say, they could be our fathers. They could be our friends. They could be our bosses. They could be our uncles. They could be our husbands. They could be our nephews. They just could be anybody out there. We honor these men in our lives. We appreciate every man out there who knows the value of a woman. We appreciate every man out there who knows what it means to have a woman in his life, and who shows love to this woman. We appreciate men out there who don't see women as properties, as okay, she's my wife, she's one of those possessions, but no, who see a woman as someone who truly deserves respect. We appreciate men who see their daughters as women who will do great things, who see their daughters not as, we know of men who see when they have daughters, they're like, oh, this one, another matter. But men who see in their daughters women that can bring change to this world, women that can make impact. We appreciate all those kind of men. But today, in a very special way, we want to appreciate sons. If you're a father, whether you're a father, or you are a governor, or you are the president, or you are the CEO of your government, or whatever it is you are, Organa woman born you, na mama born you. You were born of a mother. You had that relationship with your mother much more before you came physically to this world. Oh yes. Your mother had a relationship with you while you were in her womb. For 9 months you were in her womb. And she showed you love from the first day you were in her womb, until 9 months later you came into this world physically. And that is why even after your mother leaves, you still have a relationship with your mother. And we want to appreciate every man out there who is a son, who is a true son of his mother. Every man out there who looks out to his mother and makes her and wipes her tears away. Every man out there who knows the value of his mother, and it's not the reason why the mother has sleepless nights. We appreciate every son out there who makes sure whether he eats or he doesn't eat, mama go chop, mama go wear better clothes, mama no go sleep under rain. We appreciate all those kind of sons. We appreciate sons out there who are doing their best to be a father if they are fathers, to be a husband if they are husband, but also who remember that before they were a father or a husband or a whatever, they were first a son. Today on this show, we especially appreciate all those kind of men and all those kind of sons. And we pray, if you have always respected your mother, bros, if you may be struggling now, it will see better for you. Because it's not possible say you did this life the hustle and you love your mama, you go hard for you. It's not possible. It's not possible. And that's why today on this show, now men will be sons will appreciate their mothers. And whether your mother is alive or she's not alive, whichever case, you had a mother or you still have a mother, we appreciate you for showing love and respect to your mother. Yes. And then sis, like I always say, this show is for me and you. It's for us. Even as we talk about sons, now you go be mama one day. I want to ask you, sis, how are you doing? Sis, how is life treating you? Sis, like I always say on this show, I hope say now you they do life. No be life they do you. Sis, we know say issues they brekete for ground. Things they way they worry us. But sis, may I tell you, you need to move on. Like I always say, if you fall down, it's okay. Stand up. Clean the dirty for the body. Stand up, they work hard, they go. Work hard, they go, they succeed. Because you are whether you are a married woman, whether you have children physically or not, sis, I want to tell you that you're a mother by nature. See, things are going on in this life that you just have to take the position of a mother. And that is why I want to encourage every woman out there, irrespective of what is going on, be strong. Be strong for yourself. Be strong for your husband. Be strong for your children. Be strong for your siblings. Be strong for your cousins. Be strong for your colleagues. Be strong for people around you. Most times when a mother is strong, when a woman is strong, believe you me, everything will align. It is most times when a woman gives up that things just go bad. But when a woman says she know they give up, things will continue to go right. And that is why, sis, this show is for me and you. Let's continue to encourage ourselves. Let's continue to motivate each other. Let's say, irrespective of the issues, we are going to make progress. If you're a man out there, you are listening, call your wife. Tell her, say, the Woman's World Day on Radio Maria 91.3 FM. Come today, we want to talk about something important. If she's not around to hear on radio, tell her to go to Victoria on Vic Alu. We are on live Facebook. Call them, please. Call them, tell them, let us talk about the real issues. You see, something happened today. There's this man, one of the nicest human beings I've ever known in this world. A gentleman, a wonderful man. I used to wonder, who born this man? He's my boss. He's still my boss, but not directly under me. He lost his mom a few days ago. And today, he's on his way to bury his mother in Jos, Mr. Daddy Nanten Mula. And I asked him, sir, what is it about your mother that is so special to you? Because I know him. I know this man. He's, everything you will see in a man that you say, this is perfect. That is almost what he motivates me, encourages me, counsels me. On my job, he takes his time to guide me. He's an exceptional husband. If you see him and his wife and his children, you would think they are friends. He's beautiful. This man is amazing. He works with excellence. So I now asked him, sir, please, can you send me a voice note and tell me what is special about your mother? And that is what we are going to hear just before we go on the short break. We'll be listening to a voice note from Mr. Daddy Nantimula about his mother, late Mrs. Esther Nantin, who died and will be buried tomorrow. And you'll know what it means to have a mother. Don't touch the dial as we listen.
Victoria, thank you so much for your great kindness. What you did for me.
Okay.
I'd like to appreciate you for it. What makes my mom so special is that she accommodated everybody that is given to her to raise. She was a very disciplined and neat person. She has a special place for everyone. I saw women crying and touching the seat where she sits. And remembering when they need small 2 cups of rice, they will come, she will give them Maggi, they will give them. She was a giver. She raised many children around her, including us. Some are professors, some are doctors. Many are spread around many fields and careers. What endeared me most to her is her zeal. Her zeal to ensure that you do the right thing. That has pushed me to excellence. She wants me to do the right thing. Never falter, never stutter. Never change your mind when you make a promise to someone. Keep your face. Focus on what you want to do. Push it forward. What has happened has happened.
It's okay.
She loved me so much that you can see it exuding in her.
And that was very emotional from Mr. Daddy Mula. And this is just to tell you that we love you. We wish you strength in this season. And that is why today we'll be talking about the mother. The mother and the son relationship. Can it ever be broken? That's what we'll be talking about today. And then we'll go on a short break. And when we come back, we'll talk more. Don't touch the dial. Like I said, call your friends on Facebook, tell them we are live. Call your friends, tell them we're on 91.3 FM Radio Maria right now. Let us listen, let us talk about the relationship between a mother and a son. We'll be listening to the song Because You Love Me by Celine Dion. Don't touch the dial. Okay, yeah, welcome back, Martha Ogambo. Thanks, welcome for joining us. Yeah, welcome back to the show. This is the Woman's World, and I am your host, Vic Alu, the Vic of the Alu, aka Lady V, on 91.3 FM Radio Maria. And like I said, we are on Facebook, Victoria, as in VICTORIA, on Mata ONMATA, on Mata Alu, ALU. Join us live. Call your friends. Tell them we are on Facebook. We are live right now, and we're talking about the relationship, the love between a mother and a son. Can it ever be broken? I don't know, and that is why we are talking today. But like I said initially, whether you are a CEO, whether you are the president of Nigeria, whether you are the Oga of Army, whether you are a general overseer, whoever you are, if as long as you're a man, now woman born you. And because you have a mother, from the day you were born, from the day you were conceived in that your mother's womb, she has held you. She has loved you, waited for the day you will come forth. And you know, when it's about to give birth, for those who have had experience about giving birth to children, you know how that word, that labor, that word, I know why they call it labor. Because that pain, it pain. It's so painful that there's no word to call it. That's why they call it labor. And this woman brought you out into this world, nursed you, breastfed you for 9 months, and then made you grow, watch you grow to the point you are today. So no matter who you are as a man, you have the responsibility to value and respect and honor your mother. Yes, you have the responsibility to value, respect, and honor your mother. You know, like just before we went on short break, we heard that voice note from Mr. Daddy, you know, when he was saying some beautiful things about his mom who is late and will be buried tomorrow. We heard how he says how special his mom is to him. We are alive. Bros, you are alive. Oga, you are alive. And because you are alive, this is the best time to show your mother your love. It is not when she's passed that you show her your love. It is now that she is alive. But I want to start this way. Let's start from the woman's side. Sis, you are single. You never marry. But you are in a relationship with a guy. Remember that before you met that guy to say you love the guy. Now, in mama day. In fact, I always say this. A guy, now mama be first girlfriend. That's why you can see, even when the boy is going into marriage, you will see that envy. You need a mature woman to let it go that her son is actually going to marry. Now you are in that relationship with that guy, and you are hoping that this guy will marry you. How are you treating his mother? Yes, you heard me. What is the relationship with his mother? Some of you, a lot of you have missed your marriage. Some, I didn't say all. Some, you miss this guy that you love so much. You love him, die. But one day the guy just came and said, sis, I know they do again. It could be that he has seen that you have no value or respect for his mother. Don't forget, your husband, your fiancé or your man may not tell you his wife is his mother is his first girlfriend. So if you don't value his mother, that relationship may not work. And that is why maybe at the time when you were hoping that he will say, oh yeah, bring your people, I'm coming to see your people, say, sis, I know they do again. And you say, oh, he broke my heart, he disappointed me, he's not there for me, he did this. Sis, find out. Maybe you were perfect in all other areas, but when it came to how you treat his mother, he saw it that, Kai, you don't have value for his mom. He will run away. Yes. And that is why if you are listening to me right now and you are in a relationship and you know that you love this guy, one of the best way to approach it is to go through the mother. Value his mother. Value his mother. What do you mean by valuing the mother? I'm not saying you should go and stay in the house, wash the mother's clothes, wash her. No. I say attitude is everything. No. If you do the way the mother will see you when you are before her, the way you carry yourself when you are before the mother, will go a long way. Mothers are very experienced. Let me tell you, if I see my son, if I see my children, there's a way I will look at them. I know whether they are planning to tell me lies. I will know whether they have already told me a lie. I will know whether they have read their books. I will know whether they have taken. It's a natural instinct. If you're a mother, it is a natural instinct when you see your children doing things, or when you see something around your children. And that's why a mother will say, no, I don't want you to be around this person. No, you would think it's a lie. Something is just in us. A mother just knows that this child, this thing, no, it will not take you the right way. So sis, if you are there and you're in a relationship and you think the relationship is not working, maybe you have to go and sit down. You are not taking care of your man's wife. You're not taking care of your man's wife, mother well. Let me not talk about that, because a day will come, we'll talk about that one. Another area I want to talk about, since you don't marry. You are married though, you are Mrs. Husband. But you don't keep a good relationship with your mother-in-law. Is fire, is how do you call it? Is trouble that is coming. It may not come now, it's about to come. I'm not predicting doom, but it's just the reality. If you have a relationship with your mother-in-law, I am telling you, no matter what your husband does to you, she'll back you up, because she was once a wife, or if she's still with her husband, she's still a wife, so she understands the drama that goes on there. Sister, if you are in a relationship with your husband, if you are married to your husband, believe you me, if I were you, I will value the mother very well. You can call your husband, Oga, when last you call Momsi? Oga, that money, you don't remember Momsi this month? You yourself, you can package your thing. Mommy, I dey send something to you. No vex. Like I always say, my mother-in-law, she likes Maggi Star. When there was a day I was traveling to the village, I bought another brand of Maggi. She said, no, she doesn't like this kind of Maggi, that is not sweet. I had to go and get Maggi Star. And believe you me, my husband increase no reach to come because the moment I call Mama, hey. So please, if you're in a relationship with your husband, I can tell you, even if it's sweet now, it will be sweeter if you have a good relationship with the mother. I know, like I said, we'll talk about mother and daughter-in-law relationship sometime on this show, but I am telling you the truth. The reality is that if you have a good relationship with your mother-in-law, things will get better. I know we can say sometimes mother-in-laws can be difficult. Mother-in-laws can be, but now that same mother-in-law where they in quote difficult, now her raise the pikin where you see love. Say you won't come marry. live with him for the rest of your life. So if the mother is a bad woman to her son, I don't think you will see the man there to marry him. You know, I say on this show, this woman's world show, we tell ourselves the gospel truth, black and white. There was a day somebody sent me a post, a message, that the things we may talk about for woman's world is very unconventional. It is a olden days thing. It doesn't happen again. That I said, that is why, you know, the reality is that when you say the truth, sometimes it is bitter. I'm telling you this is, if you are married and you have a good relationship with your mother-in-law, you come and tell me. You will come and tell me you will see the benefits. Your husband will just be lavishing you with love. He can't misbehave because you know the mother, she will hold her breast like this. As long as Nami born you, if you do this to my daughter-in-law, his brain will come back. But peradventure, your mother-in-law is late. The way you value the things that his mother values. When at those days when you need to remind him about his mother, and you say it with respect, with honor, or on the day of on the mother's anniversary, you decide to do something special. There are many ways you can do. Since we can do that way and make our marriage with our husband good. I know why I told you that. It is because we are talking about the mother and the son love relation. It can't be broken. No. Wife, no be you go break it up. No be you. You no fit come between your husband and your mama. If you like, say you can't come between your mother-in-law and your husband. It's not possible. Fiancé, girl, you want to marry your husband. You cannot come between his mother and you. But I accept the reality. And if the mother is tough, find ways that you understand her. Just see it that she is your mother. That is the gospel truth. Accept that she's your mother. And when you accept that she's your mother, the way your mother will talk to her, you cannot talk back to her. That's the way she talks to you, you cannot talk back to her. The words you tell your mother is, Mommy, I'm sorry. Is that not so? That is the way you treat her. As it is now, when I pray for my mother, I must pray for my mother-in-law. Yes. That is the gospel truth I'm telling you. So that is the area I'm talking about now, about you as a fiancé or as a woman yet to marry your husband, or you that is already married in the husband. The love between your husband and your mother cannot be broken. It's a reality. Accept it now and let us move on. Another thing I want to talk about now is the area of the mother. Mommy, thank God you are a mother. God gave you children either by adoption or by your biological birth. Mommy, that child that you have, that son that you have, is the future of the family you came into to marry. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. That man, that son that you gave birth to, he is a future of that family you came into to marry. And that's why I keep saying that without a woman, there cannot be future. There cannot be a lineage. No way. Mary for no day. Who for born Jesus? Who for born Jesus? Mama, that's how powerful you are. Mommy, that's how powerful you are. And that is why you heard when Mr. Daddy was talking about his mom. The words you speak over your sons. There are some, I will say this, so son, you have no right to be angry with your mother. You have no right. No matter what she did, she said, you have no right. Now your mama. But I'm trying to talk to a mother now. As a mother, because you know that every son you have brought forth through you, either like I said, by adoption or by biological birth, is the future of a lineage. What do you speak over that child? Mommy, what do you speak over your son? What do you speak over his career? What do you speak over his marriage? Yes, you don't like his wife. That is your daughter-in-law. What do you speak over his wife? If your son is not in a happy home because of the words that you speak over the wife, over his home, if he's not happy, by extension, you too cannot be happy. I always say this, as a mother, I always envisage that one day my sons will grow up and they'll be married. So I try to play it and see, okay, how How will I want my daughter-in-law to treat me? Yes. So if you're a mommy out there, you have to know that you have a serious responsibility. Look at what Mr. Daddy said. He said his mother taught him to say the truth. In my house, the other day my children were listening with my husband. So the nurse said, some people can shout in this house. Some people can shout in this house. And my husband now asked, my husband now asked one of my sons, who used to shout? And my son said, no, he said, my husband asked my son, who do I used to shout? That's my husband is asking my son if he shouts. And my son said, no, Daddy, you don't have a shouting problem. Automatically, it means that me they shout. Is that not so? But as a mother, because you know that this lineage depends on you, the future of these children is in your hand. You can't afford not to shout if you need to shout, to spank if you need to spank, to speak blessings. When you wake up every morning, mother, how many times do you wake up to speak over your children? Speak blessings over your son. It's just to complain. He's not doing well. Since he married that woman, he's not bringing me money. Since he married that woman, this is not working. Have you taken your time to pray over your son? There are some mothers out there, your son are in quotes out of control. You don't know where they sleep. You don't know what they eat. You don't know the friends they keep. You don't know anything about them. And you have given up on them. No. Madam, as that child in your womb for 9 months, you know throw that pikin. And now when you don't born, when you don't grow, don't become old man, now you want to abandon them. Some of us, we can see before our eyes, our sons are misbehaving. And we are not talking anything. We are acting a modern mommy. I'm a modern mommy. I don't, my son is okay. He has his rights. I want him to grow to marry a woman. There are some men that it's not possible to live with them. They are almost impossible to live with because of their lifestyle is something else. They lost the touch of a mother. Mommy, if you are still alive, hold your sons well. Hold them by your spiritual strength and physical strength, and pray over your children. Pray over your sons. Yes. Pray over your children. You cannot be a mother and then the end. Imagine the 9 months. You can't remember that experience. For those who went through labor, do you know that? Do you remember that pain? Me, when I had my labor, I ran mad before I came back. Yes. You cannot afford to be the reason why your children will misbehave. If a mother, please speak over your son every day. Whether the son is still in your womb or the son is yet to come, whether you are yet to get married, begin to speak over your children. We'll go on a short break. And when we come back, we'll continue on this matter. And we'll open the phone line. Because I never even talk about what this song will do to mama. We've been talking yet. When we come back, we'll talk. I will be listening to this song. Nijaba. If not be for you, don't touch the dial. Yes, so yeah, welcome back to the Woman's World, and that is the song "If Not Be For You" by Nije featuring Moses Bliss. And I love the song because, though I know, when you talk about the love of God, it still brings you to the love of a mother. And that was why when God says, even if a mother will forget a child, that means that God is trying to say that it's almost impossible for a mother to forget her son, to forget her child. Yes. And that's why I love the song. So to every mother out there, we love you, we appreciate you. To every son out there who is doing his best to make his mother happy, we appreciate you, we love you, and may God bless you. Welcome back to the show. This is the Woman's World, and today we're talking about the love of a mother and a son. Can it ever be broken? And that's what we're talking about today. And then I'll open the phone lines now. You can call in and tell me, what do you think about about what we've been talking about? What is your opinion about this mother-son relationship, even as you continue on the show? And the lines for you to call is 081-084-47518. I'll take the number again, 081-084-47518. Oga, you are a son out there. Whether you are elderly now or young, you are a son, or you are a son. Yeah, you are a son. Okay, we have our first caller on the line.
Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Larry Uche.
Okay, Larry Uche, let's hear you.
Okay, you see, like this topic you brought up today, it's a very, very important topic.
Okay.
Because in our society today, there are many things that have happened. You will see some mothers, they will think that they are giving love or caring to their children, but they are doing opposite of what is in their mind.
Okay, explain.
Because, hello?
Yeah, explain.
Okay. You know, too much of everything they say is bad. So we pay their children, pay them to the extent that they will spoil. And when they get spoiled, to bring them back to normality will be hard.
I'm telling you.
I know one boy. This boy, the mother loved him so much. He's the only son of the mother. Then, but along the line, he don't allow the boy, that everything the boy did is right. You overpay the boy, don't allow the boy to laugh. Anything the boy needs, you give. Not that this one I'm telling you, not that he have too much money. She don't even have too much things. But she spent, I can say, 80% of what she have
on the boy,
on that guy. Then along the line, he got finished secondary school and enter university with the same hand. Along the line, all this joined bad boys. From bad boys, he was apprehended. From apprehension to police. One day, this woman just went to go and see that boy in the police station. Up till now, nobody knows the whereabouts of that woman.
Oh, God forbid. That will not be the portion of every woman listening, Woman, that cannot be your portion.
I'm telling you, it's too pathetic. Up till now, and after much, the boy was released. And when the boy was released, the mother, you don't even see his mother again. How far? They started telling him story about how his mother was coming to see him in the police station, and after much, nobody sees him again because of pampering. So not that people, so somebody will not pamper the child, but pamper the child to an extent.
We get that.
And whenever he do wrong, you correct him so that he'll be useful to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Larry. Mothers, you heard what I said. Don't be the nice one now. I don't know what. Last. Go and see all the popular songs. Now, mother's song they sing, and it's mother that beats them all. Don't say you are going to pamper your child and get him. If he does the wrong thing, let him know. Spank the child. It is what you love that you correct. All right, we have another caller. Hello, good evening. Oh, hello. Okay, we lost that call. We lost that call. I think it's the baby at the background that distracted the mommy. But please call back. You have to call 081-084-47518. Let us hear what you think about the mother-son relationship. We have another caller. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Can you speak louder? What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Godfrey. I'm coming from Waipa.
Okay, Godfrey, let's hear you. Please be more audible.
Okay. Firstly, I love my mom so much because I'm caring. I love her. My mommy, she always looks how I'm doing. Always take good care of me day and night. I was very happy for that. As the first caller, I talked about a boy. Like some women, if they found a man, they say they know one boy, and that one so happy. Like my father born to say no one was a boy. But that is truly my mother is not doing about that. Take me care of me. Any my needs provide. And I want to thank God who me to help my mom forever and ever.
Amen.
She went strong now, and I will be able to take care of my mom. Now, let God.
Amen. And because you have the desire to take care of your mother, bros, you go make calm. You will make it and take care of your mother. Thank you so much for calling. Thank you so much for calling. And you know, that is what he's saying. For him, his mom is everything to him. She made a sacrifice. Let me tell you, you have no idea the sacrifices mothers make for their sons. So if you're a son out there, just reach out to your mom and say, Mommy, I love you. Do it now. Don't wait until when she's dead before you want to start doing things. Yes, we have another caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Ah, how are you? Turn down the volume of your radio set.
Okay, I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay, turn down the volume of a radio set. Oh, I think we lost that caller. Anyway, please call in. And for those on Facebook, thank you for joining us. And today, like I said, we are talking about mother-son relationship, a bond that cannot be broken. And we said before we went on break, if you want to have a good relationship with your husband, you may have to start to have a good relationship with your mother. God help you if your mother is alive, your mother-in-law is alive, you just have to make that work. Yes, we have another caller. Hello, good evening. Yes, good evening. Yeah, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Mr. Mike calling from a man calling into the women's world.
Thank you, you're welcome. I like that. Mr. Mike.
I love the discussion that you have actually brought up today.
Okay, thank you.
As I was listening to you, a thought came to my mind. I said you talked about love first, and secondly, you talked about continuity. There's no doubt that the love of a mother is very exceptional to the son.
Yeah.
Or by extension, other children even.
Yeah.
There's no doubt also that the continuity of the family where the man is coming from lies on the head of the wife. Now, this is exactly a confusion that a gentleman have always been into.
Okay.
For example, there could be a scenario that could emanate a little altercation. The wife will be shouting, "Honey, you are looking at your mother and she's doing this to me." And the mother will be shouting, "My son, you are looking at your daughter, she's doing this to me," and you place the man at the state of confusion. The truth of the matter is that when it comes to mother and wife, you remember what happened in the time Elijah was about to go up.
Yeah.
And he transferred everything to Elijah. The mother had actually played a role. The love is there, no doubt. But immediately the son takes over. That love is like a mantle of a button of continuity for a relay race. She had to hand over that love or whatsoever into the hand of that woman, having accepted that daughter-in-law to continue with the existence of that family. Because without a daughter-in-law, that love you profess for your child cannot even metamorphose to another generation.
Yeah.
So, however that you see it, to me, if you ask me, with due respect to whatever anybody could talk about that, if my wife and my mother are in trouble, I would save my wife first before going to my mother. Do you know why?
Why?
My mother is going, and my wife had to continue from where she stopped. She is an existence of the next generation, while my mother represents a generation that is about to fizzle away. Whichever way you see it, and that's the truth. Life must continue, despite any love. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mike. You know, God, by God's grace, you will not have that situation where you have to make that choice between your mother and your wife, you know. But I must say this. If a wife, if we, like we always say, that's what I said before you called in, that as a mother, what part are you playing over your son? What I'm playing over, every mother has to make sure that she does the right thing over her son's family. You have to respect your daughter-in-law. But also again, your daughter-in-law, because you know, like I always say on this show, if a wife on this show, respecting and submitting to your husband is a dole. You just have to do it. So when you're in a problem, or you're in a situation where your mother-in-law and your husband are saying things, and your husband say, "Baby, keep quiet. Sis, what are you supposed to do? Keep quiet." You and your husband will know how to sort your problem issue later, right? That's another topic for another day. Rahila, thank you for joining us. Hello, we have another caller. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Chukuma.
Okay, Mr. Chukuma, let's hear you.
Sorry?
I didn't get that.
I said, when is my mother they alive?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
I know he do well. He give me anything I need. So you know, to papa me like that. He trained me well. But till the guy, I don't just be me like that. I don't finish.
Oh.
I will cope up with it now. But by grace, I see the.
You see
the
the
give this small do if I remember my mother. So I had to. I go just go see that day. I didn't know my mother there. So I can just leave out and go with my mother. Your mother good. You have to tell a good past mother.
That's a topic for another day. You can cut that. So I understand. Mother good, but you say father pass mama. No worry. I still say you be father. That's another topic for another day. But you know, like I said, the conversation we were saying is about Mr. Daddy who lost his mother, and then he sent a voice note to say how special his mother is. See, we're not comparing your wife to your mother. We're not comparing your girlfriend to your mother. We're not comparing your father to your mother. Everybody have their position. It's like a mother who has children. You cannot say because she has 4 children. Everybody has his place. We're not talking about that place between a mother and a son. That's what we are talking about. We're not comparing. No. We have another caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello. Yeah, good evening. My name is Job.
Okay, Job, where are you calling from?
Okay, I'm calling from Alaska.
Okay, let's hear you quickly, Job.
Okay, this topic is a very interesting one.
Okay, thank you.
The mother part cannot be overemphasized like in the family, because mother is like the foundation of everything. Like to me, I know I have the kind of mother I have. I'm always proud of her, like the kind of person she is. She raised me, she didn't over-pamper me, she didn't maltreat me. Everywhere, if you ask me, my mom, no, even though I'm the only child of her, but she did not over-pamper me. She made sure she raised me well. So I love her like with all my heart, and she's very, very encouraging, like almost like the leader of this life. Of course, she'd be like, she really feel like she really be speaking as if I was a child. Be like,
yes.
I feel even eating.
All right. Thank you so much, Job. Yes.
Yeah.
So you see, we all those who have been calling, I'm happy that you're all saying this about your mother. But let me tell you, if you're a son out there, if your mother is still alive, please take care of your mother. Provide for her. Things are hard. We've been saying this thing. Last 2 weeks, we talked about things being hard. Last week, things are hard. You can imagine if you have physical strength, what you are going through. Imagine your mother in the village. Take care of your mother before it is too late. Ask her of her health. There are some mothers that are very ill. They can't open their mouth to tell you because they say, my son is struggling. But if you're a son, it is your responsibility to take care of your mother, especially if you are grown up. Don't be the reason why your mother would not sleep at night. Don't be the reason why your mother with tears would drop out of your mother's eyes. If you're a son, whatever you need to do for your mother. Make her happy. Yes, I know some people call and talk about their relationship with their wives and their mother. I know that, but don't forget, your mother gave birth to you first. If you're a mother out there, do your best to take care of your son. Pray over your children. Yes. Whether the ones that have come and the ones whether they are adopted or the ones you gave birth to biologically. And that's what we've been talking about on this show. The love of a mother and a son, it can't be broken. It can't be broken. It can't be broken. And if you're a woman, as long as you are in between a man and his mother, be smart. Be smart how you maintain that relationship. Otherwise, you may lose the value of you may lose that man that you so love. There are women that truly the man you are with, you have been destined to be together with that man for life. God is your destined husband. But because you do not value his mother, he's using it against you. Maybe he's not saying it. So it won't be like as if he's supporting his mother. But for some, that is just what you need to do. Reconcile with your mother-in-law. And maybe peace will happen. There will be peace in your home. We don't need to put ourselves under much stress. Like I said, I want to appreciate all those who are on Facebook. Thank you for joining. And keep calling in. Let's hear what you have to say about the mother and the son relationship. You have to stand by your mother. For some like Mr. Daddy who is burying his mother tomorrow, you can imagine there are many things he may be wishing to do for his mother. But I know who he is. I'm sure he is proud to be a son. Let it be that the day when our mothers will be away, will leave us in this world, we'll cry because they are no more, but we'll be happy that whatever we needed to do for them while they were alive, we did it for them. There are some mothers some of you listening to me, your mothers, you've not called your mother for days. You have not spoken to your mother in weeks or even in months. You have to reach out to your mother and keep that bond. Some people, all the blessings you need is for your mother to pray over you. To pray from a heart of love, not from a heart of bitterness, not from a heart of pain. There are some men out there, what you need is for your mother to declare over you. There are some men listening to me now. You need to, after this show, this weekend, go to your mother with a gift. Present it to her and say, Mama, bless me. Maybe that is where that struggle will end. That business may begin to work. Yes. A mother may be angry, she may not say it. It could be inside of a woman is deep. She may tolerate so much. But what if she's not saying it, but she's there? Reach out to your mother. Reach out to her, show her love. Send her airtime, send her gifts. If you're a mother-in-law, reach out to your mother this weekend, show her love. And let us see. Perhaps if we become good mothers and we have good sons, this world that is almost becoming something else may begin to make sense to us. If Jesus had not listened to his mother, remember when he was about to turn water into wine, he said it is not time, but he honored his mother. And he said the mother, in fact, she know the training way she trained him. He said do what he said, because she knows that he would do what he said, and he did it. Perhaps, who knows, that is what made his ministry successful. I encourage every man out there listening to me, show love to your mother this weekend. To every woman, daughter-in-law, show love to your mother-in-law. To every lady who is in a serious relationship with a man, show right attitude to your mother-in-law to be. And let's become the best that we can be. I am your host, Vic Alu, on the Woman's World. We are about to round up. Thank you to all those who called in. Thank you to all those who joined on Facebook, and to all those who contributed, and to all those who also listened. Let's be the best that we can always be. We'll be here same time next week, same time, on the Woman's World, and we'll talk about interesting things. And to Mr. Daddy, we pray that God will give your family the fortitude to bear the loss. From me, see ya.